Community Viewpoint with John Pawlak and Maria Hurst.
And welcome again to Community Viewpoint. I am John Pawlak, your host for this segment and the following segment. And this is going to be a good day for myself, where I've got a couple of guests here. And we're part of a group that's near and dear to my heart, and it's called AmeriCorps. I've been an AmeriCorps member for 4 years. I'm on my way out. We can be in the AmeriCorps for up to 4 years. And who we have with us today is Mary Duff. She's the AmeriCorps Vista, and then you will introduce the person to your right, which is?
This is Leonard Steere. He's also a fellow Vista who works over at Nye Communities Coalition.
And at Nye Community Coalition, we have maybe about 7 or 8 AmeriCorps members, and we are going into the summer months, and we're at this time we're recruiting for AmeriCorps members, and it's what Mary's going to be talking to us about this segment.
Yep. So we have about 7 to 10 positions opening up in August. To start in September for the AmeriCorps term over at the coalition, and it'll be from September to August. So AmeriCorps, what they do is they do direct service in their community, and you have different focuses. So right now, the AmeriCorps, they focus on the environment, there's prevention and wellness, some focus with technology, others do programs with kids and things like that. And so 7 to 10 positions will be opening up, and you can apply at Nye Communities Coalition. You can talk to Steere McKillips. She's in charge. She's the AmeriCorps coordinator, and she's taking all applications, and she can help take your resume and help you along the process with that. And then there's also AmeriCorps Vista, and so AmeriCorps Vistas are full-time employees, and they are also opening up. There's 2 available at the coalition, and they'll be available in September as well. And that goes for a year. And so you have AmeriCorps, which do part-time work, 20 hours a week, and then the Vista, which does 40 hours a week.
And then some of us, which is myself, we work with veterans and the families. I'm a veteran advocate for the veterans and their families, and also work with a program called Backpacks, which brings food out to the needy.
The Weekend Backpack Program?
Yes.
Yep.
So we take food out to Amargosa, Beatty, Gofield, all the way up to Tonopah. And we bring that out to the folks, the kids that are in need of some extra nutrition for the weekends. And so that's some of the other things we do. Some of the AmeriCorps Vistas are assigned to the school district. Kata, yeah.
So Vistas, they're the full-time ones, and their focus is more on long-term sustainability. And so an AmeriCorps will do direct service, and they'll do projects and things, and they'll work one-on-one with the community. Whereas a Vista, it's more desk work, usually college degree, and they work more with infrastructure and policy of agencies, and so they work on the planning of the programs and the implementation, whereas an AmeriCorps would do the direct services.
And you just were part of a program this past week over at the public library with Joy. And that was
a community assessment. Right. Joy and I were on the show a couple weeks ago actually talking about it. But it was the HEAL MAPS process, and it was a community assessment of Prump's well-being as far as health goes for nutrition and physical activity as well.
So the AmeriCorps does many things for different groups of people and places and things. There are other AmeriCorps veterans or AmeriCorps members that you may have seen in the paper that, not our group, they were assigned to Death Valley, and they did some work down in Furnace Creek in Death Valley. So they're throughout the United States. It's like a Peace Corps, but it's for the United States.
Yeah, it's a domestic program.
So, and that's been going on for...
I know the Vista portion we just reached our 50th year this year, actually, so it's pretty exciting. And also, the school district has a summer program for kids this summer, and they take 2 AmeriCorps, and so those AmeriCorps will focus on prevention and wellness, and applications for that will be available, they're available right now, and they'll be hiring at the end of May for the position starting in June, and they'll go through August. And so since they're only a short-term one, you will be having a full-time schedule, so 40-hour work week.
And
but that will be only through the summer months.
right, and you don't get actual pay. You get a stipend, it's called. And part of what you get is a college fund, let's say, after a certain.
Yeah, so it's the Siegel Education Award, and so I know for Vistas, because they work full-time, it's about $5,600 when you are all done, so it can go towards college classes, continuing your education, or it can even go back to paying back some of the loans if you've already gone through some education. And so AmeriCorps get that as well, but it's about half that because they're part-time.
So,
And then Vistas also have healthcare coverage. They can have
Yes.
assistance with childcare. I know there's life insurance that they can get, and so there's a lot of benefits because you're actually a volunteer for the federal government.
right. Because I've been doing that for like a few years. My first 2 years over at another place where I worked was West Care, and I was full-time over there, and I had full coverage, insurance coverage for myself there. But it doesn't have to be attached to the Nye Community Coalition. If you go on to the website for AmeriCorps, state, national, there are jobs that are available there too, and you can apply through those venues also. So there's just plenty of work out there if you want to start a resume. If you're just starting out in life, it's a good training, get you out of the house, and possibly if you're not sure about college or anything, it may give you a vocation.
Yeah, I started serving my term right after I graduated college. I just wanted some more experience, and doing a VISTA position allowed for a wider range of experiences and a looser leash, so to speak.
A looser leash. But yeah, so this, if you're here in town, maybe some of the older people that are watching, if you have some grandkids that are looking for something to do, they can't find regular jobs here. Not that we have a whole lot. There's another venue you can go. Try the Coalition, try the AmeriCorps, and this is be a good way to get them out of the house, get them away from the electronic games and such. But it's a good start for them.
Yeah, it is a national program, so there's positions all over the United States if you want to travel a little bit. And anyone can apply as long as you're a U.S. citizen or you're a lawful permanent resident and you're here legally and you're 18 or older. Any age group can apply as well, so we're accepting of all ages and all education levels. So even if you are still working towards a degree or completing high school and things like that, you can still come out and apply.
Even at a ripe old age as myself, because I've got 10 grand. I've got to try to find out what to use it on. I know what I like to use it on, but we'll see if I can get in some classes. The ones that I want are more technical, and so I got to still look for some colleges that'll accept the Siegel grant. And I believe I have 7 years to use that grant. So you can also use that for your children, or like you said, to extinguish some student loans, which are so many people have nowadays. So that's basically the AmeriCorps in a nutshell, and we do so many things in so many places. And do we want to talk about anything else about the AmeriCorps?
Well, we actually had a service project this week. We were over at the Armagosa Opera House. And so a group of about 9 of us yesterday went out, and a smaller group went the day before. And so we did things like renovated, like cleaned up. We did some painting and things like that. So it was exciting.
Can we show them how exciting it was? Noah, do you have some of the pictures from the Opera House? And they love this because they want us back again. So do you have the pictures? No pictures? Where'd they go? But anyway, maybe we'll throw those in the second segment. But we've had Jenna McClintock on here also, who is the ballerina, and she performs on Friday and Saturday nights at 7, and then Sunday at 2 o'clock. So some of the AmeriCorps members, for the work that we've done out there, will be able to they'll be able to view the ballet out there. Some people have never seen a ballet, and so this will be showing some of the kids, some of the adults, some of the arts, something that they may have not been able to see before. And plus, they'll be able to see some of the history of the area, which is the Armagosa Opera House, which is in Death Valley Junction. It's a special place for me. And some people say it's haunted, but it's not really. But if you want to see if it's haunted, be my guest. So some of the other projects we've done also, 9/11, washing
The fire truck engines.
yes.
Yes.
And
For Martin Luther King Jr., we partnered with a church and we helped serve a breakfast to the community as we had speakers of the event.
yes. So these and many other things that we're noted for. We work throughout the United States, like I said, and if you want to possibly, and where are you from? Where do you?
Wisconsin.
Okay, so she came all the way here. That's another important thing. If you want to try a different part of the United States also, this is a good way to move and find a safe nest to go into. Mm-hmm. And AmeriCorps is very, very safe for you. Mary is doing very wonderful work here, as is Lenny, but where'd you move from?
Peru, Nevada.
Oh, never mind. But yeah, and he's local, and some of the local talent we have here too. But like I said, Mary's from Wisconsin, and where she goes next,
a new adventure, I guess.
a new adventure. But she has the expertise that you have from the AmeriCorps on your resume, and you've done many things because of AmeriCorps that you can use in later life.
Mm-hmm. It's opened up a lot of doors too.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm just going to recap on the available positions again. So this May, we will have a round of applications available for prevention and nutrition focus. We'll take 2 AmeriCorps. They'll be full-time through June, July, and August. They'll be working with the kids for the school program, summer school program. And then also in September, we'll be taking 7 to 10 AmeriCorps members for part-time for 12 months of work. It will end in August. And then we'll also be taking 2 VISTA positions in September as well. And that will be full-time work.
And the number there is 727-9970. I believe you have Sierra's name there too. Yes. Extension 233, is it?
Yes.
Yes.
And she is the AmeriCorps coordinator, and so you can reach out to her and she can assist you.
So I want to thank Lenny and thank Mary for spending a little time with us. And we're in the last minute right now, and we're taping this in the beginning of May. And May is one of my favorite months of the year. My hands are getting all sweaty thinking about it. May is National, bring it up there, National Hamburger Month. You got that picture, right? Please bring that up. There you go. So for me, and now we have White Castles in Las Vegas. So my life, it's on my bucket list. I can cross that off. I have White Castles that I don't have to go across the country to get. So leaving you on a lighter side, thank you very much, and we'll see you in the next segment.